Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live, man. Sunday, mid-morning-ish. We're here with the brothers. Today we have man like Sava. Firstly, how are you, Sava? I don't. Can you hear him, Jamie?
No, I'm muted.
Sorry, schoolboy error. It's my first time streaming. No
worries.
Mud is how I am today, Saeed. Mud.
Yeah.
But thank you for having me.
Yeah, big up, man. I'm sure we'll get into it all, definitely. And we've got Jamie. Jamie, how are you, mate? Liverpool fan. Big up to you, mate.
I'm good, man. I've slept about 12 hours last night, so yeah, I'm fresh. I'm feeling ready to go.
Okay, fair enough, man. I can't lie to you. 12
well,
hours.
That's the first 12 hours I've had in 8 years with 3 kids. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, deserve, man. Definitely deserve, man. Definitely deserve. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button straight away. And make sure you get that in. You know what I mean? We definitely need the likes. You know what I mean? Helps the channel and whatnot. And make sure you subscribe to the guys, man. Links are in the description. But there's no better place to start, or there's nowhere else to start, because yesterday we got the news about Gibbs-White, exclusive from David Ornstein, that Nottingham Forest are in talks with Morgan Gibbs-White about signing a new contract. 25-year-old midfielder's existing terms expire in June 2027, and Tottenham pushed to secure England international, but poised to stay in huge boost for Nottingham Forest. Stava, man, how do you feel, man? I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, man, how do you feel? The whole saga was a madness, wasn't it?
Listen, do you know what? My own fan base get really annoyed with me, Saeed, because I use the word Spursy.
Yeah.
But this word is the greatest word to describe my football club. Look, whether we did something wrong or not, the whole scenario just sums up Tottenham, Levy, Enoch. We must be the only club in the history to have got a here we go and hit a release clause and still not got the player in. And what's worse than that is, look, I really like Morgan Gibbs-White. I'm not going to do what these shameless fans do and suddenly start going, oh, he's rubbish. I never wanted him.
Yeah.
Like you see your man Wolfie, right? Wolfie now giving it the sunglasses. Talk to me, Tottenham fans.
Not Wolfie. Not Wolfie, surely. Not Wolfie.
Last week, Jamie, he's telling us all how bad he is at football. Now this week, my chairman. Wolfie, shameless. But look, on a serious note, listen, I really wanted Gibbs-White. It's not happened. All I want to see, I'm not one of these salty fans. I'm not one of these fans that does the whole one-upmanship type thing. All I want to see now is, okay, what next? Okay, cool. You've not got it done. We faffed about with it for 2.5 weeks. Who is the next target? They're talking about Harvey Elliott. If it is Harvey Elliott, go to Liverpool. What do you want? And pay it. I just want this whole banter to go away after 24 years of this ownership, and it just doesn't appear to be going anywhere. So, in essence, it is what it is. I'm used to this. They've given me these lines on my forehead. I used to be quite a good-looking guy. Now I'm just war-torn. It is what it is, Saeed. Fair play to Forest for digging their heels in and keeping their guy, right? Fair play to him.
It's the mafia called, isn't it? The mafia came out. The Greek mafia, I call him, man. He looks like a Greek gangster, man. This guy, he came out of nowhere, man. And I reckon he's got this done, because for me, for a player to be saying, for here we go to happen, there needs to be an agreement from Gibbs-White's side. You know what I mean? And then now, to all of a sudden now be signing a new contract.
We must have done something wrong. I've said all along, I don't know who's done what. We must have done something wrong.
Just let it go like that.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? To go from, hey, we've hit a release clause to he signed a new contract. If Tottenham haven't done anything wrong, I expect Daniel Levy to be writing a letter to the Premier League today going, hang on. But in all honesty, I don't really want that, because
that would be a no. Yeah, that would be a no.
Move on, man. I've sold and bought a house quicker than this whole saga's gone on. You know what I mean? So, Just let me wallow in my own self-pity as a Spurs fan for many more years.
Yeah. Jamie, what do you think? Looking at it from a different angle, like, is it one of them where, I mean, Gibbs-White to do a U-turn as well and then sign a new deal as well? Like, he's obviously had a change of mind as well. You know what I mean? There was reports coming out that he wasn't really too happy in training. But yeah, what do you make of the whole situation, man? It's crazy, isn't it?
It is a weird way. It sort of reminds me of the Van Dijk Liverpool scenario where, you know, Liverpool went in for Van Dijk, looked like the deal was done, and then Southampton done us for tapping up, and we just left the deal. But we still wanted Van Dijk, so what we did, we paid 20 million extra over the odds to go and get him a few months later.
Yeah,
that's the player we want. So, you know, Tottenham, as Sava says there, Tottenham must feel like they were in the wrong because they've just let this go without no fight. And he's gone and signed a new contract. Now, I'm looking at Gibbs-White, who's 25 years of age, I think is a very good footballer,
Yeah.
And he wants to stay at Nottingham Forest now. Is his big move done now? Like, is he what? Like, he's 25 years old. He's obviously signed a nice deal with Nottingham Forest, good money, a few extra years. Are clubs going to come back in looking at Gibbs-White after all this? Do they feel like he really wants to move? You know,
Jamie, they only added 1 year to his contract.
Oh, it's just one. Is it? Was he paid a little bit more?
Oh, mate, this has got written all over it that they've either removed the clause, right, so that they can ask for whatever they want, or that they've put something in that says, should a Champions League team come in for you and pay 80 whatever.
80 million, yeah.
Otherwise, why isn't this a 5 or 6 year deal? If this is really where he wants to be, why is this a 1 year contract extension?
Yeah, a 1 year extension, What did he have left before that? Do we know?
2.
So he's got 3 years left on his deal.
Yeah.
That just sounds like to me, like you said, Sava. They've just got rid of the release clause and they're waiting for someone to come in with bigger money. But I don't know if anyone will now. That's the issue.
Mate,
who's going to want to deal with Marinakis, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
that guy's crazy, man. That guy's crazy, man. He's a madman, bro. Like, he's a madman.
Yeah, give it to him, man. He's looking after his club at the end of the day.
So, 100%. Yeah. He. You know what it was though? To lose 2 players in a matter of a week, it must have hurt him, man. It must have really hurt him, and I feel like that's where it comes down to now. Like, losing 2 players, not knowing what happened with the release clause. How did that get leaked, etc., etc. He was like, I'm not having this, man. You're not leaving. You know what I mean? And it's like, for Thingy, I reckon there will be a deep regret because I think Nottingham Forest will struggle this year, man. I really do. Right. They haven't shown ambition. They've lost Ilanga. You know, I really think they need to add to their squad. You know what I mean? They're in there. Is it Europa League? I think they're in, or Conference League?
Europa. They went up one, didn't they?
Yeah, don't say that too loud to the Palace fans.
They grasped Palace up.
The Europa.
They grasped Palace up as well, didn't they?
Yeah, man. I genuinely think for me, it's like, you know what, man? Yeah, you're right in a sense of like, who's going to come in from next year when the price might go up again? You know what I mean? You are right. Like, he could have a good season and still could be available to other teams, but I tell you what, man. Gibbs-White, is he really worth 70 million?
Well,
no.
Is he really worth that? I'm sorry,
Saeed, right? It's on Sky Sports right now. It's just popped up, and the statement that's been written for him, surely by the club, saying, you know, I felt at home here since I joined. I truly believe in what we're doing. Hang on, 2 weeks ago, mate, you were ready to jump in a car and have a medical at Spurs.
I'm saying,
it's all PR. It's all PR.
Shameless.
The thing is, though, like you're all saying, it could be correct here. Nottingham Forest have got Europe to deal with. They haven't got the strongest squad. I think they got lucky last year. I just don't see that happening again. And Morgan Gibbs-White, his profile is his highest this summer.
I agree.
If Nottingham Forest struggle next season and he's not delivering, his profile is just going to go down.
I know.
So this is a gamble by him. But look at the fake pictures, man. Look at
yeah, bro. Listen,
look at that.
Yo, you got the love heart. You got the love heart, man. Oh man, family.
Look at that. As him and his agent are giving away secret information to Tottenham about a release clause 2 weeks earlier. Like, this is shameful.
I want to know who's not off camera that's making him do these photos. Do you know?
Yeah, bro.
A little gun in his side. Yo.
But you know what, though? Elise did leave the year after, didn't he? But Elise was more talented than
Elise was, yeah. I mean, Bayern Munich were looking at him. People like
Bayern Munich, exactly. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is a weird one. But I think for me though, are Tottenham fans okay with it? Because I feel like for me, you can go get an Eze now. Elliot, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Elliot would suit well in that Tottenham team. Like in the chat, yeah, and I want the chat to help us out. Is Morgan Gibbs-White worth the hype? Is he worth getting him? You know what I mean? And have Tottenham lost out massively in Gibbs-White? I think he's got qualities though. He's a very, very good ball carrier, a lot of energy in midfield. You know what I mean? If you want that box-to-box player, you know what I mean? Like, he can give you quality. And I think with your manager, he likes to improve players. And I think that's what his game's all about. And you got Harvey Elliott half the price as well.
I think there's a perfect player at West Ham ready for Tottenham.
Paqueta.
Who's apparently now valued around 30 million quid because he's just been found.
I'm not sure about Paqueta, you know. I'm not sure about Paqueta. But yeah, it's a one of them for you, Savo. You know, I feel like that with players. Like you chase them for so long, and then you're like, oh my god, like we've got to now move on now and find another player.
Yeah.
It's one of them, isn't it? Like you feel like you've been chasing this guy, and now you've got to move on. But at the same time, is it like was it worth the stress? Is it? Can you get better? The main thing is it puts pressure now on the board now to now find better. Now you've got to find better.
Yeah, look, I think that it all depends on who you support, right? If this had been Chelsea in talks with Morgan Gibbs-White in the situation, their fans wouldn't care because in the background they're still signing 4 or 5 other players. The problem is that it's almost like since that moment, our transfer window hit a pause.
Yeah.
And it's been 18 days now since the here we go, right? It's been 18 days. And I'm like, okay, so what? Because of that deal, nothing else is going on. Like no other signings, no other bids. Like that's the frustrating thing about this. It's not so much that it's, oh my God, we must have Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah, really like him. I'm not shameless. I wanted him. But surely we could be doing other things in the background. Surely, you know, now we park this to one side. And I want to see in the next 48 hours, I want to see bids in for players. I want to see bids in where Spurs are going, all right, that's not happened, but this is option 2, 3, 4 on our list. And this is always the problem with Levy and Enoch and Spurs. This is what we do.
Yeah. Would you hijack? Would you willing to hijack deals? Like there's Eze there. You know, there's players out there that, you know what, are they set on Arsenal? Are they, you know, if Tottenham make the bid, you know, would Eze want to come to Tottenham? You know what I mean?
I think this is the difficulty. First of all, I don't think we're the size of club that hijack. And what I mean by that is, you know, when we've been hijacked before by Liverpool for Diaz, for example, and Chelsea did it to us with Willian. You know, when those clubs hijack, those clubs come in massive pedigree. They win leagues, they win Champions Leagues. They've got that ruthless business nature about them. Are Spurs that big that we can go in and go to Eze, don't go to Arsenal, come to us? I'd love to think so, Saeed. I'd love to sit there and say, my club do that. Yeah. But there must be a reason we've not moved for Eze. In all of this, I think he's probably said, I don't want to join Spurs. If he's got Arsenal looking at him, I'm not, you know, you know me, I like to think, Saeed, I'm quite level-headed. Right now, if I'm a footballer in the world looking in and I take my Spurs hat off and my hate for Arsenal, if Spurs and Arsenal approach my agent, I'm exploring Arsenal, right? They keep finishing second. They're bringing in footballers like Zubimendi, Gyökeres. They've got players like Declan Rice, Saka, Saliba. They've got the best defense in the country. I'm looking at that and going, this is attractive. All the banter aside, that's attractive. I'm looking at Spurs going, well, I'm going to join. I'm going to play with Solanke and Brennan Johnson You know, I'm going to play with Basuma and all these players they're good on their day, but yeah, man, I don't think we've got that. People keep saying to me, just go and get Simmons. And I'm like, this guy's not joining. Sorry, can you bear with me 1 second? My door's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. I think it comes down to, Jamie, it's one of them where you got to make the move, innit? Can Tottenham test the waters? Because they didn't get Kudus, you know. Kudus was
That's a good bit of business. 55 million. Yeah, 55 million. That's a good bit of business. But I don't think one thing with Tottenham fans, I think, because my brother-in-law's a Tottenham fan, and he talks to me about it all the time. He's like, they're just not aggressive enough in the market. You know, Tottenham seem to be like the nice guys in transfer markets. You know, sometimes we'll pay you over the top for an average player, and then we won't be. Yeah, I just feel like there's players at Tottenham. Is it Kudus the only player they got in so far this summer?
Kudus. Is it Kudus?
We've got some loan players that were here last year over the line, like Dan So and Tell, but I'm not counting them. I'm not counting this as making our first team stronger. I'm not.
No.
And Takai as well.
Yeah. Japanese
it's crap, mate. It's crap. Let's call it for what it is, Jamie. It's crap. It's a crap window. And what's more embarrassing is that 4 weeks ago, Vinay Venkatesham and Daniel Levy did their PR video of, I don't know if you guys seen it. They're sitting in the office together, and it might as well have been a Tinder date. It was like, I've always respected you. Oh, and what I loved about you is your passion, and you only want what's best for this club. And oh, you know more about red wine than me. They sat in that interview talking about we want the best. We want to win leagues. We want to win Champions Leagues. We don't want to stop at winning the Europa League. So, right, the Spurs fans, rightly so, are sitting there going, don't get me wrong, not win the league now, but we're sitting there going, all right, show us that you want to go from here to there. Show us. And this is our window. Tell who,
it's not.
Half. Takai's a 5 million Japanese centre half who's 20, and Kudus, who I do really like. So we've done what we've normally done. One player who goes straight into the 11, and the rest is hit and hope. So I would say I'm fed up, but it's just Spurs. It's just Spurs.
Yeah. I can't lie to you. Yeah, it's one of them. Listen, I think for me, you've got a good manager, though. That's the good thing about it. Like, I do rate Thomas Frank very good, but he has to work with some players that he can manage as well. So I think for me, what Tottenham need, I think Tottenham need a midfielder. I think they need another striker, if I'm being honest with you.
Massively.
And maybe another fullback. Maybe someone who can play on the left back. Maybe
you know what we need, Saeed?
Yeah.
Spurs need
Garnacho as well. And Garnacho as well.
We need a revamp in centre mid. We need a massive revamp in centre mid.
Paulinho, is he need a mover?
All day. Oh, mate, we don't have a DM all day. Right? This is what I was looking at. Paulinho as the 6, Gibbs-White as the 8, Maddison as your 10, and now I'm going, all right. We need a left-sided forward, and I'm watching Leeds bid for better wingers than Tottenham. Right?
Yeah.
I'm watching Everton. His not so noisy neighbours. I'm watching them bid for Malik Fofana.
I know.
And I'm like,
that as well. Yeah. Malik Fofana.
Like, we've got Champions League football. We've got one of the biggest revenues in world football. What is
he's waiting for, though, apparently? He wants Champions League teams to come for him. So
that's why he noticed where Everton is on the map and went, hang on. There's a red. there's a team in red to play in Liverpool. You know what I mean?
New stadium though. You know what I mean? New stadium.
The Dickinson Stadium.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
It is mad with like Tottenham. Like Tottenham are a big club in England, right? They're a big club. Maybe not the most successful club, but they are a big name club.
Yeah.
And I look at Tottenham and think, I see teams, like Savage just said, teams that are not as big as Tottenham being more aggressive in transfer windows in recent years. And I look at it and go, what are Tottenham waiting for? You know, they got the stadium now. Surely they got the finances. Surely they're getting the revenue. Like, what are you waiting for? Make bids. Go for players. Show your muscle. You know, you got being in London as well gives you that geography of like where a lot of players like to go to as well. So, yeah, I don't understand why what Tottenham are waiting for. Really, I really don't.
Mate, it's crazy. Listen, Jamie, you stream with me. Saeed, you stream with me. I think everyone in the chat knows me by now. I'm not one of these deluded fans that thinks we're going to go and get Florian Wirtz type players. I don't believe that. Yeah. But I'm looking at this little. I always say, right, football fans, right, talk as though everyone's either. We talked about this yesterday, Saeed, on WhatsApp. Everyone's either amazing or shit, right? And I think Spurs should be shopping in this bracket at the moment, right? The Gibbs-Whites, the Kuduses, the Harvey Elliots, right? The Malik Fofanas.
Make your team better, man.
Mikatadze of Lyon. You know, these are players I look at and go, Tottenham Hotspur should be able to go and get these types of footballers, right? We're in the heart of London. We've got the best stadium in the world. Our training facilities are ridiculously good. We can pay the wages. We're a Champions League football club. We should be able to get them. The frustrating thing for me is kids, more kids. We've got Solanke. Let me run these names past you, right? Just quickly.
Yeah. Solanke, definitely, you need someone to help him out with the goals. That's why Whistle would have been a decent option for you lot. But apparently he's actually on strike at the minute.
In the last 3 years, Saeed, right?
Yeah.
We have signed these forwards, right?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how much it all costs. We have signed Solanke, Richarlison, Odegaard, Matisse Tell, and Brennan Johnson, right?
Oh, my days.
That lot came to £240 million.
Damn, man.
Right? £240 million.
I thought we were bad. Bloody hell.
Brennan Johnson, who gets tap-ins and people go, oh, he's brilliant. Like, Tell, I don't know. I keep hearing this hype about him. I'm yet to see it. Solanke, who's had one good year in his career, and he's 28 years of age in September. Richarlison, whose best ever season is 13 Premier League goals whilst playing for Everton 5 years ago. Right? Odegaard, again, what's he done? That's Spurs. 240 million. So Daniel Levy spends the money. We spend it on just waste.
Yeah.
Son has gone. Son is, it's sad watching him now.
No, he's got to go now. He's got to go. He's got to go. It's sad watching him, man.
Did I see someone?
I'm frustrated.
Did I see somewhere the other day that someone was in for Son? Was it
LAFC?
Yeah.
LAFC.
That might be a good move for Son. You know, how old
is
he? 33. Is he 33 now?
Yeah,
he's 33. Yeah,
and he just don't look it, does he? He still looks so young. But
he's now playing like he's 43. He's
he's gone, man.
He'll always grab an odd goal. But guys, that that fear factor opponents had of Son.
That's gone now, isn't it?
Gone.
He used to be a tremendous player, man. Tremendous.
Yeah, no, he's honestly. But honestly, all in all, they need to move on now from Morgan Gibbs-White. Let Wolfie smile about him. Let Wolfie, you know what I mean, do whatever. And man, like I said, that saga is over for Tottenham, man, because they can finally now just move on and you know what? It will be funny. It'll be funny, that game, Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest now. It's got a bit of an edge to it now. You know what I mean? It's got a bit of an. I don't know when you play Forest, Sava. When do you play them? Just for record, do you know when you play them? Let me just see right now. I'll go check. Forest.
I don't know.
Versus Tottenham.
I'm busy being scared about our pre-season games of Bayern Munich, Arsenal, Newcastle, followed by PSG in the Super Cup.
Let me know in the chat when they play, because there'll be an edge to that game right now. The guys, there's 1.7k in the building, nearly 1.8k in the building. We've only got 300 likes. So that means what? That's a lot of people there not liking the video. It's a lot of people not liking the video. We just, we don't really, we don't ask for super chats. We don't, we just want you to just please like the video. That's the main thing you could do, guys. That is free and doesn't cost you a penny. Sava, is Fabrizio Paratici being missed?
Look, I think Paratici was hit and miss. He got some decent players over the line, very much Italian-centric based players. He also brought in some absolute dross like Galini, Brian Hill, Emerson Royale.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. I don't think he's being missed. No,
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that the new direct. By the way, the breaking news that Bayern Munich are about to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool.
What? No way.
Yeah. You know what that means once he's gone, don't you?
Man, no, man, don't.
Yeah.
Like, where's this coming from?
This is Sky Sports, Plettenberg. It's the big hitters.
Oh, man.
The big hitters that woke up on a Sunday, man.
They've woke up, yeah. Damn, man.
You know what happens you know what's going to happen when we sell him?
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. I know the knock-on effect, man. Oh man.
Is that to Liverpool? Here we go.
Yeah, let me just quickly check that out. Then yeah, no, the thing is for me, is there's a lot of money, man. And Bayern Munich wanted him for a while. He didn't play, did he, yesterday as well, did he?
No. Slot even said after the game that, you know, he was distracted by transfer talk. So
yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Look at Liverpool fans in the chat all now starting to get hyped up, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, but yeah, him and Nunes as well. I think Nunes, to be fair, was injured yesterday. I don't think he played because of an injury.
I think Darwin. Apparently, Darwin to Saudi is quite close as well. So,
is it?
Yeah, that's what I heard yesterday.
Yeah. Breaking news. Yeah, just seen it right now. Liverpool advanced talks. Germans have returned with second offer, believed to about 69 million.
Yeah, that'll do.
Wow, 69 million, bro. And you bought him for 45 as well.
Yeah, and he's 28, 29 now.
Yeah, 29 in January. I mean, Bayern Munich, listen, that's a lot of money for a player. But I think Bayern Munich now need to deal with it now, here and now. I think if they want to win the Champions League and they want to, you know, that's the one they want, right? They've got to spend some money now. You know, and they really do.
The reason they went after Diaz as well, because I think Max Erbel, their sporting director over there, said they need to get the wages down a little bit. Yeah, Diaz is on very low wages at Liverpool, so even if they double up his wages, it's not going to be a problem for him wage-wise. So that's why they didn't go for Rodrigo or someone like that.
Yeah. Are you more and more confident that Isak is happening? Then are you like, give me a percentage?
95%.
Wow.
I think Liverpool will go in there with £135 million bid and see what happens.
135. Well, that will break the British record anyway.
Liverpool want him. Liverpool, according to Fabrizio and all that, like they basically said that he doesn't want to stay at Newcastle. He doesn't want to sign a new contract. I think is it Colin Hope, whatever his name is, the Newcastle guy who keeps reporting it. He's even said like, no, he's off. He doesn't want to be here no more. So yeah, Liverpool will look like the only club in for him. So yeah, Liverpool could take their time with it. Don't have to rush this transfer if they're the only club. A bit like Wirtz. Liverpool were the only club in for Wirtz. They could take their time with it and get the
right. Time. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, well, big up to Andrew, man. Hope you're well, man.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh wait, is it my mic?
Yeah, the mic's a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Jump in and out.
Yeah. I mean, Sava, man, what do you make of that, man? Like Isak and this whole thing now is the league over? If they get him, it's the league over.
I keep being put on shows with Jamie, and I'm like, I keep saying I'm really jealous. Like, it's Is the league over? The only flip side I try to play devil's advocate a little bit is, by the way, I do think this now makes them overwhelming favourites for the league if they get this. It's a different type of pressure to what they had last season. And as Jamie and Cal said the other day, it's a good pressure. It's a welcome pressure. But you've now got, he's won it. He's won the title with Klopp's squad. Now he's gone and spent what? I don't know. This will be like 450 million on his own players in one window.
I think we'll end up spending 500 million this summer.
Well, there you go. He's got to win it. He for me though, not just got to win the league. I think this sort of squad you're assembling, that's got that's treble, minimum of double. This is a ridiculous squad that you're assembling. So, look, I'm pure from a football fan point of view. I'm so bloody jealous. And Isak he's a top footballer, isn't he? And this is the difference. You guys can turn a club's head, turn a player's head that makes him say, I'm not going on tour. I want to leave. I want out. But what I will say is, I don't think it's all doom and gloom side for Newcastle. I genuinely don't. Right?
You think so?
No, I do. I'll tell you why. They've clearly got money without the Isak deal. They've got money because they've been bidding for players and not getting them, right? If you add that money to 135, 140, 150 million they're going to get from Liverpool for Alexander Isak.
Yeah.
Right? They know the food chain. I talk about this so much. Sorry, Jamie, you heard me saying this the other night on that other show. They know the food chain of football clubs. We all do. You know, unless you're one of the big boys, you are going to lose your best players and they're going to have their heads turned. But if you could turn around and go, all right, we've lost Isak. Now look at us. We've got a 250 million transfer kitty to go out and buy 5-6 players to really pad out this squad. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. Yes, Isak's amazing. Yes, but you've got to find a way around that. Get in Sesko and Wissa. Go and get another midfielder. Go and get another winger. Go and get another defender. I don't think it's doom and gloom. It is in the short term, but I think in the long term, when you realise it's a long season, they've got Champions League, you need a squad. I don't think it's going to be the worst thing that's ever happened to Newcastle. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, listen. Big up to Andrew. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you?
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go, man.
It's StreamYard, man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, what do you make of it now? Is it Liverpool clear favourites for you, man? Like, are they moving mad? What's the situation over there, man? What's going on, man?
Yeah, they were before. Even if Isak didn't sign, they were clear favourites. They're champions and strengthened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, why wouldn't they be clear favourites? And if they get Isak, you know, if I had Newcastle, I'd just make them pay. I'd make them pay 160. I wouldn't 130. I wouldn't make them pay. I would. You know what? And it wouldn't be this add-ons rubbish as well. It'd be straight up cash. I'd make them pay. Yeah, I'd make them pay it. You know what I mean? He's got 3 years left on his contract as well. Do you know what I mean? People forget about that. It's not a one year deal or something like that. I'd make them pay. You want him? Pay. We're not stopping you from leaving. They just got to pay. They're flush with cash at this moment in time. Make him pay. You know, that's what I would do. They really want him. I think 135 million this day and age for a striker like Isak is a derisory offer. I would turn that down right away. I would go no chance. 135. They want Leipzig wanted in 90 million for Sesko. Isak's worth
Andrew, mate. I agree with you. If I'm them, I'm telling Liverpool, right? Unless that bid starts with 150, don't call us. Don't call us. We want it at 150.
I agree. I do agree. Like he's a world-class striker, so they should get top dollar for him. Liverpool do have a way of getting players that they want for the price they want, though. So
I think if Newcastle cave at 135, they're punks.
Yeah,
straight up.
It might be 135 opening bid, gets rejected. See how the feel with, see how the negotiation period goes.
I don't mind that, but like if they came in at 135, that's mad.
For transfers, you usually start just a little lower to start negotiations, don't you? So you always know it's going to get rejected. But I think that's what Liverpool would do, and then they will go back in again for him because all reports is that Isak wants to join Liverpool now. He's not going to sign a new deal. I don't think I don't think Newcastle at this moment in time. Is it Craig Hope, the Newcastle guy? I think he said.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's like their Paul Joyce for us, sort of thing. And he's basically saying that he doesn't think that Newcastle can afford to give him the contract that he wants anyway because the PSR is too. So he's on 120 grand a week. A striker like Isaac shouldn't be on 120 grand.
Shouldn't be.
So he's going to leave.
How does he possibly feed his family, Jamie?
I don't know. It's difficult, man. It's difficult.
You don't understand.
I went on Waitrose last week. That cost me a bomb, man.
Exactly. You don't understand. You don't understand the price of Stotty cake up there in Jordan.
No, but I make Andrew right. Listen, Newcastle should just resign to the fact he's going, right? But if he's going on our terms. Like, you know what, mate? You can leave, but you and your agent better get on the phone to Liverpool and tell them this is what it's going to cost. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
I think also the timing of him and his agent is so lousy for Newcastle, especially with the striker market's like so dwindled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They took Ekitike, Liverpool took Ekitike out. Everyone else is going. Literally, they're resigned to paying over the paying. I think this is a good price at 45, 50 million, 29. Sesko is such a brand. I don't know, but I went 135. I'd go, yeah, it's a good start.
Good start. Yeah,
we can talk. We can come at the table. And I expect that to happen. Yeah, I think that's the way. That's the way negotiations should go. Usually, don't you?
But this is it, man. This is it now. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen that Forest video, man. It's funny, man. You guys need to see it. He stood there with Mariakinis, and they're doing an interview together, and it's honestly it's hilarious, man. Like it's looked like he's got like literally been told, "Yo, stay this," and you're not going. Like if you look, I'll just show you right here now.
The other side of the camera is about four mafia style thugs on the other side of the camera.
He's got in here, and then he's got Mariakinis right there.
Nice.
It's say this in your kids go. Say this in your kids.
Hilarious, man. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, man, they're gonna have to. Yo, bro, that guy's a Greek gangster, man. I'm telling you now, man.
I ain't beat up, man. Like he wants the best for his football club, man. So I do rate it.
Yeah. Seven says Morgan Gibbs-White played both sides like puppets. Fair play. Coys says here. And too many changes at once for Liverpool. I mean, listen, I don't buy into that for me. Like, it's one of them where you've got a manager who literally has a firm idea. He knows what he's doing.
He did it at Feyenoord as well. Everyone forgets that. He won the league. I think he went one season, sold 11 in his first season. After his first season, he sold 11 players.
He's got them in.
Brought 7 in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's mad. It's mad.
And it's not the spine either. It's not the spine. That's the thing. The spine will stay the same. It's the players around it. That's the problem.
Yeah. What's also mad is Joao Felix, man. He's I don't know how Chelsea have done this, but
Chelsea are so good in the market.
They're great. They're great. They're very good at selling players, aren't they?
It's crazy, man. 48 million, apparently. That's what they're talking about for Joao Felix, man. They bought him for around about 36, was it? I'm not sure it was. 36.
No, I think it was like I think it was over 40 still.
Oh, okay. So you're still getting a bit of profit there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, plus the 5 million loan fee from Milan.
Oh yeah.
It's the way they get money for these players who are like, if I'm looking at the players they're moving on, it's not even like they're losing first team footballers.
I know.
You look at Petrovic, right? Madueke, he's right in front of me and I can't say his name. Joao Felix. If you look at Sterling, who looks like he's going to go, they're getting millions and millions and millions of pounds for players who aren't even in the manager's plans.
It's great business.
Right? And then building with that money. And it's just like, again, I don't know how many times I have to sit here and say, I'm so fucking jealous of all these other football clubs that act like football clubs.
This money is going to pay for their seniors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's literally
who for me is probably a better player.
Yeah, that's
massively.
I don't get it. I don't get the Joao Felix hype. I've never.
I know. The idea of Felix and the reality of Felix are two different.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely spot on.
He's a YouTube footballer.
They still say potential. He's about to reach 25. This is a Jesse Lingard syndrome.
Yo,
with Joao Felix.
Oh,
No,
when he
was 29 and people.
Jesse Lingard did more than Joao Felix in his career. Like at least
No,
Lingard,
that's understandable. But what I'm talking about is he got to 29 and people were still going. I can see potential.
He's still young.
The man's got a wife and 4 kids. I can see potential. I can see potential.
This guy, I've always thought he's for this generation. He's an ultimate comps player. He's an ultimate comps video player.
Yes.
Before this season, I put Usman Dembele in the same thing. But Usman Dembele showing something. I put Memphis Depay in the same thing as well. An ultimate comps player that the idea of him is, we'll get the best out of him. I mean, Milan fans do not like this guy.
Yeah,
after a loan spell, and I thought we were going to have to lose a lot, but then that's how quickly this goes, because we were negotiating Benfica and they were trying to give us 25, 35, some 50%.
He's just never had a home, Andrew. He's one of those footballers who let's call it what it is. As a footballer, he's a superb footballer in terms of skill, talent-wise. Talent-wise, he's brilliant. As a I'm not going to say personality. I don't know. He might be a lovely guy, but as a mentality, it's club to club to club to club, money, and now the fact that he is going out to. So I lose all respect when players at this age go out to Saudi. I really do. I get that they're going to get loads of money, but at this age, find a good European club. Go to Benfica.
I thought that's where he was going to go. I thought they were trying to get him back.
And be there for 4 years.
But they've been hijacked.
Yeah, they've been hijacked.
Yeah, but he can turn around and say, I don't want to go.
Jamie, Saudi came in because Benfica were trying to Benfica are great in negotiators. They try all these clubs that when we go in for their players, they demand full price. But when they come to us, they're like, we're offered derisory efforts. But Saudi have just come in and say, we'll pay full back. We're getting a profit on this guy.
What do you want?
We're getting a profit on Joao Felix. He played for us for 4 months.
20 million. Wow.
That's great business.
Not even a hijack, to be honest with you. That's just
mad.
It's bidded more.
This was for us last season, this was just a Mendes payoff scheme in terms of we got Neto and then we'll get Quinder and stuff like that. But I knew he wasn't going to survive. Maresca never wanted Joao Felix. No. Ever. Even when he named him on his bench. Even when he named him on his bench, he never put him on like that. He never put him on. It's a huge sum of money for him. It's massive. I don't know why people. I know you guys don't, but I still see people in different chats and different streams go, "How did Chelsea keep doing this?" It's like, well, when are you just going to learn to accept that we just sell players, that we just have this we have the Men in Black thing, we make you forget how rubbish these players are.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Well, Chelsea, if you look at Chelsea's business since the takeover, they're not selling first-team players.
No, that's what
they're selling players that they bring in for cheap and then sell for profit that don't affect their squad. It's good business. I think this is what Newcastle have to do in the future.
Yes.
So, I actually I don't think Newcastle's owners have done as great as everyone makes them out to be since the takeover.
Selling wise, nice.
And I think they could. I think this is what teams are going to have to do in the future, and I think this is what Liverpool try and do. If you look at what Liverpool try and do now, selling players and all that, making their money back. Man City have done it for years with their youth team.
Man City are great. Yeah, they do the academy thing as well.
Yeah, look at the players.
But imagine this. We sold Madueke and Joao Felix. It's going to bring us £100 million. Just for those two players alone.
Business.
Aren't you about to get 40 million for Renato Vega?
Well, that's what we were trying to sell him. We're trying to 40 million euros. We're trying to sell him to Atletico Madrid. They didn't want to pay it, but we're trying to get. We paid about 8. I think we paid about 8 to 12 million for him. But he had a great loan spell.
He had a good loan to be.
He had a very good loan spell in Juventus, but Italian clubs are like. They don't want to pay, so we're trying to sell him. Listen, people said we're going to take a hit on Nkunku, but I just think we'll get like near enough 50 odd. Bayern Munich are sniffing around. So maybe Wolfie's on here. Maybe Forest will sniff in.
What about Jackson? What about Jackson? He's the next one off, ain't he? Surely.
See, I've got a feeling Jamie. That's a. It's not a swap deal, but that's got something to do with Villa and Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see like us selling.
Wow. So Simmons and Rogers.
I don't know, bro. We're just one of those because I don't. If we sell Jackson, I don't see us buying a third striker because I just don't.
Yeah.
At this moment in time,
It's got to be like yeah.
I see us. We've been linked to Rogers so much, but I don't know. But I think if someone says, "Oh, you can't get this," I don't know why. Like I said earlier, you can't get this for this player. We just proved it right now with Joao Felix. Don't doubt that someone like Newcastle linked to Jackson yesterday.
Newcastle,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those. I wouldn't put it past us to get what we can for him in terms of that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at your forwards, Andrew. Would be what Neto, Palmer, even class a midfielder, wouldn't he? Neto, Pedro, Delap, Gittins, Esteval, and
by the way, I feel sorry for Jamie Gittins. He's becoming like a forgotten.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, bro. but there is a lot of games.
Surely these players take that risk, right? Like when Chelsea signs so many players, surely if you're a Bino Gittins, you know.
No, I just read it in terms of like people forget we signed him.
No, yeah.
But there is a lot of football, man. This is what people don't realize this yet. I think now you have to evolve. Now you have to build super squads now because this league.
This is a massive year. This is a massive year for us for all the football. We've got. I don't know what the effects of this Club World Cup's going to have on us in like the later stages of the season. We've got Champions League extra games. There's a World Cup at the end of it.
More
you
games,
cannot. This whole thing about I only want a 22, 23 man squad. That's for dark ages. You have to have more than that because you're not gonna survive. Look how many knee injuries, ACL injuries people get now, even Achilles injuries now that are popping up. There's too much football because everyone forgets there's 3 international breaks before December.
Nah, it's mad. I can't lie to you.
It's
mad.
Bonkers. And these players are gonna.
I'm not one of these people that say, "Oh, but they get a lot of money. They need, bro. Come on, man. Like money first is we want to watch good football, guys, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be seeing injuries in football.
They're humans.
Yeah. Listen, like end of the day, bro. It's like, bro, it ruins the quality of the game if there's too many games, bro. It ruins.
Yeah.
And you got AFCON as well. You know, you got a lot of games, man. So it's for me, it's a lot of football. That whole Nations League, I think it's all a bollocks, man. I really do. It's a load of bollocks, man. Like I really, really think that is just awful. But again, that will come back, I reckon, next year. Because obviously they got to play the club, they got to play the World Cup.
Yeah, it starts again next year, and it's like the final in 2 years' time. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's madness, man.
But we used to get Confederations Cup thing before the World Cup. They used to have like all of that.
Yeah, I reckon there'll never be a year of no football in the summer. You know how we have like no football? Because by the time Euro 2028 comes in, it's Euro, and then 2029 it's a Club World Cup again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Spurs
football.
will win that. Spurs will be in that World Club Cup. We'll win that.
Yeah, listen, man. You know what I mean? But no, honestly, so far Chelsea, you know what I mean? Hato, Simmons, they'll be good businesses for Chelsea, and then and then it's a, you know, I think.
I'm just saying that Donnarumma's about to leave PSG, right?
What is going on with that situation? Because I've seen it. Chevalier.
They're about to sign Chevalier from.
He's incredible. You know.
They're about to sign him because they can't agree a contract with Donnarumma, and I know Donnarumma. We wouldn't be the only suitors. I know City. I know your mob will be inside for him, possibly and stuff like that. That's something to watch
right now. Let me just check his
I don't know. I know he's got 1 year left on his contract. I don't know what he's on.
Okay. I thought they would have wanted to give it him, you know, but that's how ruthless football is, guys, man. That you can't like rest your laurels, man.
No, but I like the way PSG have gone. oh, well, we can't agree a contract. Okay, we'll just get the best French goalkeeper. We'll just get the best French goalkeeper. Yeah. I like the way they just pulled his punk card and went, okay, that's fine. We'll just get. We'll even risk it going on a free.
Yeah, Donnarumma probably thought he was holding all the cards.
Yeah, probably thought he was holding.
He's on €244,000 a week, Donnarumma.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, on Capology. Yeah.
Yes,
He's on that.
Another one struggling to feed his family. So it's
another one.
Needs more money.
He's been around for ages. He's only 24, 25.
Yeah, the man looks 40 though, don't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Well, that's why he's been linked to Galatasaray. So they'll offer him the old hair transplant.
The man looks like he was born in Chernobyl. You know what I mean?
Real talk though. When you're deep, like he kind of does deserve a little bit of a contract boost because won the Champions League and was a pivotal part, by the way, in winning the Champions League, the first ever. And he's probably thinking, you know what, man? Come on, guys, but I deserve a little bit more than this.
But we don't know what he's. Maybe he asked for double his money or something like that.
I think Donnarumma had his best year as a goalkeeper for me last year.
Yes.
I think before that, people used to say, "Oh, is he actually that good?" And
I agree.
A bit of a clowning goal at times and all that. But last year, I thought he was phenomenal, and it was his best year. So, I don't know. Maybe
he's a good goalkeeper, but I just don't. I don't know. It's like City have just bought Trafford. I don't know if Edison's leaving and stuff like that.
Edison's staying. The other keeper's not moving. The other keeper might be moving though.
Trafford. You're obviously linked to goalkeepers.
We're linked to Le Mans from Standard Liège. Is it Standard Liège or another team?
It's not the Italians kind of. Well, I say they can't afford them. They don't really want to pay big. Maybe Juventus can, but or Napoli or something like that.
Antwerp, that's the one. Yeah, Antwerp. Yeah. Livramento. Yeah, by the way, is this Livramento news real? Because some Newcastle page posted it yesterday, and I'm not sure if it's real or not. Like, if that happens, wow. Newcastle really. Like, is that real? I don't think it's real.
I've not seen anyone credible breaking it. Like,
that's what I was saying. But everyone was putting in the group chats and that saying,
he's not broken it, and nothing for City either.
He put an exclusive out. This page here, it's called Will. And he's saying, understand, Tino Livramento's told club he's to be open to join the Man City. That's very vague. And also what he's done is he's turned off his replies. And I'm like, come on, mate. You know what I mean? Why put something out there, and you're turning off your replies, bro? Like, come on, man. Sounds a bit...
he's a blue tick. He just wanted the money, man. It's just the engagement farming, ain't it? Engagement farming.
You're getting £5 out of that, bro, because put it on pretty well. You know what I mean? So
maybe he needs to top up his electric.
I don't know. Maybe, man. None of us there. There's a couple of super chats here that I want to read out. Guys, let's get to 800 likes. That's the target. 2K here watching. Big up the panel. Loving the show, says CFC Raz Collins. Good chat and good opinions. No agendas. World champions, man. All love, man. UTC. Big up to you, mate. Appreciate the donation. Players are rejected Newcastle because they don't want to live in London. But they don't want to live in. You mean?
It's got that messed up. I think they meant to say they want to live in.
Listen, Newcastle's nice, man. Listen, Newcastle.
Newcastle's a nice. It's a beautiful. It's a lovely city. It's a lovely city. Look, what it is with Newcastle. Newcastle are a big club in England. Outside of that,
no. They're not.
That's the issue.
And they're not paying. They're not paying, like James said. They're not paying the wages.
Yeah, they're not paying the wages, man.
They're not paying the wages.
That's it. Simple.
I think with Newcastle, they've got to get like something like a Sesko wrapped up quickly to show other players that it's okay to go there. Because if they don't get Wissa and if they don't get Sesko, Trafford turned them down. Joao Pedro's turned them down. I'm missing someone. It all starts to become a little bit. Well,
and Bumo. Do I need to carry on? You know what I mean?
Everyone's turned us down. I think they need that Sesko deal in quick. I'm not saying he's the greatest player, but I think he's good. But
Ekitike turned them down.
Ekitike, Cunha. Yeah.
TK. Yeah.
I don't. It's the rejection, ain't it, more than anything for Newcastle fans right now, because they're trying to go in the market and go.
How can you go into a summer without a sporting director?
I know.
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's crazy.
But it wasn't like Paul Mitchell suddenly quit. They had like 6 weeks notice. He was going to quit.
I tell you what, this could. If Newcastle don't have a good summer window, this could be a hard season for them coming up.
And also I
think they'll have a great end to it. I genuinely do. I think now they know. I think now they know that Isak might be off. I think you'll start to see them move. We'll see. I could be massively wrong, because at the moment, just selling Isak isn't the end of the world. But the problem they've got is if they don't get new players, you're then going to get an unhappy Bruno, an unhappy Gordon, an unhappy Tonali. That's what they've got to guard against, right? Is that everyone doesn't jump ship in the next year or so. So, hey,
I agree.
Listen, I'm just glad to see that my club's not the only club being absolutely crap in a transfer window. So.
I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Newcastle's owners look at it eventually and go, what's the point? We can't spend our money.
You know what?
Like, what's the point? We can't spend the money we want to spend. We're never going to be able to. Do we stay here?
You know what? It's true. You know, like when you deep in like that, maybe they say, you know what? It's not. We can't do anything because we're always going to be restricted in that way. You know what I'm saying?
You sell Isak. You're going to start hearing Anthony Gordon rumblings within especially if that bad start to the season and stuff. I know he signed a new contract. I know he signed a new contract last year and stuff like that. It was heavily linked to Liverpool. If Livramento goes as well, you're going to hear like, you know, you're just going to hear like.
I feel sorry for Eddie Howe, man. I think he's a good manager.
I do as well.
I really think he's a good manager.
He shouldn't be put in this position. That's why it's poor management. It's poor management for them. You don't go into this. Isn't FIFA career mode where the manager meets manager. You know what I mean? To do this, you need a sporting director. You know, it's so poor. Even if you don't know who the sporting director is, they should have had someone in. They'd have had 6 weeks to get this done. You can't. And the problem is as well, the top 4 guys are literally.
Here we go, man. Joao Felix. Here we go, man. Oh gosh.
There you go.
Why, man?
Oh, Chelsea.
It's crazy, man. Oh, gosh. What are we doing here, man? Seriously, man.
How much was it for? Did they say?
Let me find out now. I'm going to read it now. I just see the exclusive. 50 million euros.
50 million euros. About 42.
Rising to 50 million euros. There we go.
42 million.
Agree deal to sign Joao Felix from Chelsea. Here we go. Player authorized to fly medical and join Al-Nassr. Initial fee worth 30 million euros plus add-ons and a heavy sell-on clause to meet Chelsea's 50 million euro valuation in the future. So, initially 24 million. And then any hefty sell-on clause to meet the 50 million valuation in the future. So, if he doesn't leave from here, it will cost him 50 million. You know what I mean, and whatnot. So, listen, man, that's it. They've got the move. You know what I mean? And man, he's an Al-Nassr player, man. Al-Nassr player. Who would have thought that 5 years ago? He'd be playing in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well.
There
you go, man. There you go.
He was meant to be that next big thing, weren't he? That was meant to be the next big thing, and just didn't work out like that.
Yeah. People are saying they're more disappointed in the initial fee. Yeah, but I think to get him off your books as well. I don't know what wages he was on. Was he on high wages as well?
No, it was over 100 grand. I think it was like 110. 120.
Yeah.
So you're saving like 6 million a year, basically. 7 million a year.
But no, what it does as well, though, it gives you a relationship as well. The relationship is good between you lot and Al-Nassr. And
that's Ronaldo's team, right?
Ronaldo would have said, "Yo, bring him." You know what I'm saying? Don't know if he gets into their team, but listen, let's see. We'll see what happens.
Not my problem anymore.
Big up to Rajish, managed transfer story of the decade. CFC getting 7 million profit, one of their biggest flops of last year. Felix, Madueke 52, Humphreys 14, Petrovic 25, Kepa 5, out for Simmons 50 and Hato 40. Yeah.
That's
We
the
should
thing,
plus
man.
the World Club Cup money as well. Like,
Yeah. Still got
Chelsea
that.
have played a blinder this summer. They
That's
really
the
have.
Champions League extra dosh that goes in there as well.
Yeah.
We haven't even got a front of kit sponsor yet, so that's got to be.
Oh yeah. We should use in a deal for Isak, says Solomon. I mean, we're good at selling, but we're not that good. I mean, even Newcastle will spot the Joao Felix. I think he's still about Joao Felix or something like that. Yeah, Joao Felix. No way. I can see Wolf is in the chat right now. Big up Wolfie.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Yeah, shout out to Wolfie.
Can I just ask? Does he now rate Morgan Gibbs-White again?
I know.
Oh yeah. Didn't he have the sunglasses on his video? Like,
man.
Shameless.
Like they were all going, come and take him. He's a snake. He's not that good. He can't pass. He can't score goals.
He called him, you know, in his watch along, he didn't call him by name. He called him number 10. These
lot are
shamelessness. Big up to Rajesh. Said new ownership since his arrival has done sales of 707.3 million euros. They've done it without sending any top stars. Havertz, Mount, and Noddy, highest fee. Oh, Mount's in there really pisses me off. You know
I remember that. I remember that summer. Man United fans are going, "We're not going to spend 50. We're not going to," and he just came back with a bigger offer.
Man.
How much money have you made off? How much money have you made off Arsenal?
Well, it's 65 of add-ons for Havertz. It's 52 of add-ons for Madueke. I think they paid us like 12 million. They paid us 12 million for Jorginho.
Yeah, that's there.
Have you seen, by the way, that Ben Jacobs has just said that Brentford have told Newcastle to either pay 50 million or walk away?
Yeah.
I kind of rate it. I kind of rate that. You know what I mean? Hey, we're being ripped apart. If you want him,
whistle because they told him the gentleman's agreement.
You got to get him right, and this gentleman's agreement's rubbish. You got to get him right.
I don't know why people
got to get him right. And also, Brentford hold all the keys. Everyone's going. He's got 1 year left in his contract. No, he's got 1 year plus a 1 year option. It's a club option. It's a club option, not a player option. So the club could put 2 years. Same with Wemo. It was like that's why it took so long. Because it's basically 2 years left on his contract.
He's Saudi now, by the way.
He's refusing to train. This is hilarious. When you look at how the world of football transfers have gone, right? I always hear now, the big boys don't have it their own way anymore. Oh, like hell, do they? What are we talking about? These smaller clubs are never ever going to be able to cope. In terms of getting to that level, never.
No,
never.
Yeah, it's
crazy. I will say though, Newcastle's first bid for Whistler at 25 million.
That's a joke.
That was a joke. That was a joke of a bid.
That's the same as Forest. Yeah. Forest bid 25 for him as well. That was a joke.
He's a Premier League goal scorer. He's a Premier League goal scorer.
Yeah, man. 20 goals, mate. 20 goals last season. You paid 25 million, mate. What do you think this is? 1999. Like, what's going on here, bro? You know what I mean, bro? You mad, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you got to pay at least minimum for me is 40 million for him.
I reckon if they came in with 40 million opening bid, he might have gone.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think that would have been like you do 40 million plus 10 add-ons or something like that.
I think at the end of the day,
but it doesn't mean anything though. Like gentlemen's agreement, we found out with Gyökeres, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
You've got to remember as well the optics on this side, right? If the Brentford, I mean, it's all change at Brentford, right? They've lost all of their coaching staff, right, to us. They've lost, they've got new part owners, if I'm not wrong, or full owners or whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Right? If they turn around and let him go for 26 million, the fan base are going to go absolutely nuts.
I know.
Like after they've lost,
they've got to at least be seen to saying, all right, we acknowledge he's going to leave, but for a guy who's just got 19 Premier League goals, we're not letting him go for 25 million quid.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. It's crazy if they do that. It's crazy.
Anyway, there's a bloke in your chat I'd love to block. I think his name's Forest Fan TV. Is there any way we can block him so we don't have to see his shameful comments?
Yo, he's been a bit mad right now. I think Solomon's in the same super chat again, but thank you anyway. I think I read that one as well. Newcastle most dumb team in the Premier League, and big up to Danny. I think he's a Tottenham fan, isn't he? He's boys see this basically. Yeah, we've seen it, and he looks like he's held hostage there, man. So ain't easy right now.
You don't see the other side of the camera where there's some Greek heavies.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Crazy,
do you reckon he's got a life guarantee to go to Centre Parks? Is that what it is?
Bro, I tell you what, man, he's got something, man. And I tell you what's going on in Everton, man. What the hell is going on with Everton Football Club, man? Because yesterday I was out here and I was like, "Wow, what's going on at Everton, mate? They're moving a bit mad right now." Malik Fofana, even though he's still holding out for a Champions League club, and they got in this Moroccan kid, Adam Aznou, who apparently is meant to be very, very good. I've not
he's
really
meant to be decent. Yeah, he's meant to be decent, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he meant to be good? Yeah. You know, 12 million package for him, and Malik Fofana, possibly added with Tiano Barry, who they bought in. You know what I mean? It might all of a sudden Everton might be an exciting team to watch. You know what I mean?
No. David Moyes is still their manager.
yeah, David. That's what I tell you. Yeah. David Moyes is the manager.
Everton and Liverpool in a title race. Saeed TV exclusive.
Yeah. I think is he a left back? Is he a left back? This guy, Adam Aznou?
I'm not sure. I've heard good things about him though.
Malik Fofana is an interesting one. I wonder if Jamie's thinking that his club might snap him up. You know what I mean?
I think he's hoping we snap him up.
Yeah.
That's what he's
hoping. I'd love him.
So apparently the rumours with Fofana with Liverpool is that, Liverpool are looking at Fofana as some kind of because he's young and a bit green still. They're looking at him as some kind of super sub at the moment, and then build him up in the years to come. That's what they're looking at, because Liverpool Arne Slot wants 2 attackers for each position, and we've only got, Isaac will make it 5, so we need 1 more, and his valuation and his wage will be a good deal for Liverpool to go in after spending so much money. So, and also we got Rio as well, who's looking very good as well.
He looks very good, Rio.
So
very good.
I don't know what Liverpool going to do. Liverpool might look at it and go, you know what, we use Rio as that super sub instead of buying within. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I think Fofana might go to Everton if no one comes in for him. I think he might just.
He might have to put in a Kudus type buyout thing that he did for West Ham. Someone comes in 2 years' time. We'll do that. He looks like an exciting prospect. I know we were linked for him, but it's one of those. But
sorry, Andrew. Who have you not been linked with this summer? Every report I see, so and so want this player. Chelsea keeping tabs. It's like, of course they are.
We would have bought him and loaned it to Strasbourg. That's what we
and then sold him for 70 million next year.
Sold him for 60 to PSG.
That's the way to do it, man. That's business in football now. That's
what we've done. He looks like an exciting prospect. You saw him side against your mob in the Europa, right?
Yeah, bro. He came on and he just tore us apart. He really did. With 10 men as well, I was like, and we're kind of happy that he didn't really play the first leg, because I think he was injured. I think or something.
I'm surprised. Maybe City don't try and get him for that price, because I don't with someone like Doku. I don't really rate that much. But
City have almost gone quiet now.
They're very quiet, aren't they?
Very quiet. Yeah, it's unnerving. It's unnerving actually how quiet they are.
I still think they need defenders personally.
Yeah, they definitely need a right.
Yes.
I think what they're going to do this year, I think you're going to see Vardiol now be the man at centre half. I think that's what they'll do. Ait-Nouri left back, Vardiol at centre half. But yeah, I still feel they've got a part to play in this transfer window. I fail to believe they're going to stop at the 3 that they've bought. I feel like there's a signing waiting to happen for Man City. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're too quiet.
Trafford's going to sign this week, aren't they? So Trafford's going to be the goalkeeper.
I think they bought Trafford to start.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're buying him to start. I think Pep's had enough of Edison now. It's just they've fallen out.
Yeah, there's a whole Rodrigo saga that still needs to be sorted out as well. I don't know.
I could see that. I could see Rodrigo is the Man City. That's the one I can see.
Yeah, that's the one. They'll drop her. They'll just do it. Like you said, they've been too quiet. It's unnerving. It's like a shark. Just I mean, in the water.
That's one thing I do like their wide players, that they don't give you like goals, do they? They're wide players.
No, they don't. They don't.
And Rodrigo would be a goal threat. So
yeah,
that would be an extra weapon.
100%. There was a super chat here about Donnarumma. Yeah, we discussed that. I don't know where he would go though. I mean, like I said to you, Chelsea have been linked with him. United have been linked with him as well, to be honest with you. Listen, I wouldn't mind him at United. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, United don't need a goalkeeper.
We definitely need a goalkeeper, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, dear.
We need a striker, man. I think Watkins is the one right now that we're looking at. We need to get rid of Garnacho as well, but Watkins is the one right now that we need to really push for. But I don't see Villa selling him because Villa have not done anything in the market this year. Nothing. No. Like genuinely nothing. For them to lose a player like Watkins, that would massively, massively destroy them, like genuinely, because he's scoring goals every year. And, you know, they can't afford to do that. They can't.
With the way this transfer window is going, do you just see Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and Chelsea just moving away from everyone next season?
I think they already have.
You know,
we're going to see a big gap between the four and everyone else.
Is it 5 places again this year?
It probably will be.
It will be.
There'll be a top 5. There'll be a top 5. There'll be 5th place race.
But I think, Jamie, I think you're bang on. I think that top 4 is gone, and then I think there's just going to be this massive scrap for 5th, 6th, and 7th between Villa, Newcastle, Spurs, Man United, Brighton, whichever one else. I think you're going to see the Brentfords and Bournemouth slip away a bit. They've sold so many of their top players.
It's a shame.
Palace, if they lose Guehi and Eze, you know, I think when people go, the Premier League's great now, all these smaller clubs are getting better. Until they get their teams ripped apart and power balance.
It's always been the way, though. It's always been the way in English football. You know, it's not just now. Everyone keeps saying it's just now, but if you go back and look, you know, there's been teams that have good summers, like the smaller teams have good summers. They have a good year, and then the following year, the big teams take their players.
It's always been like that in football.
And the cycle continues. The big teams are always the big teams, and everyone else is everyone else.
Whenever a smaller team gets, remember that Monaco 16-17 team?
Just got
ripped apart in the summer. Just got ripped apart. That's what happened. You're right. Bournemouth are going to slip away. They've sold 3 of their back 4, and they're the goalkeeper.
Brentford I worry about, man.
I worry about. I think
they're not a team that spends anyway, are they? Because they're like
they're heavy data.
They're a team that will go and buy 4 or 5 players that right now we all go who, and then 2 to 3 years they'll all peak at the same time, and then we'll go, oh my god, we should buy him. But you know what? This is why I've got maximum respect for Brighton, because they're the one club that managed that brilliantly. They're the one club that they're always in that top 10, in and around there, lose their best players every window, right? But their scouting is so good, and that's
they've already got a Belieber replacement lined up already.
And then keeping
Who's going to go for Belieber? Yeah. Who's going to go for Belieber? I'd love him. I'd love him.
But he'll be a next year. He'll be a next.
Belieber's going to cost you about 80-100 million.
But what I'm saying is, they've probably got 2 or 3 replacements already lined up for Belieber already.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean? They plucked them from nowhere. Like, where did they get Ayari? Do you know what I mean? Where did they get these footballers?
Yeah.
Brighton have sold a couple good players this summer, haven't they?
Yeah, but they've also brought in. They brought in Max de Kuipers at left back. From Bruges.
That's a good replacement. That's a good replacement.
Who's the centre half they got in on a free?
They got a centre half that apparently meant to be very good.
Biscagli. Was it Biscagli?
Yeah. They've also got that Sunderland wonder kid as well.
I'm not. Brighton will be fine next season.
Brighton are always
fine. Yeah, they'll be fine. I think their manager though is a bit on thin ice a little bit, because he didn't end the season well. I'm not gonna lie to you. And,
he only just got out of school though, so you got to give him.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Can we ask though, Saeed, when we say this, I'd love to know, honestly, from Brighton fans, what is the expectation? Surely they know that for as well as they are run, there is a limit as to what a team like Brighton can achieve, right? Because no matter how good all their players are, no matter how much money they chuck at those players, the moment the Liverpool, Cities, Chelsea, Arsenals come in for those better players, they are going to leave. And I can't ever see that changing. I don't know how that ever changes in football side.
I agree. But the thing is, though, I think sometimes, and I know this guy's kind of mad here, but sometimes them clubs have got to be grateful they're in the Premier League. And
I agree.
Say, you know what? We could be a Middlesbrough right now. They're a stable Premier League football club that's bringing in income, and they're happy just to be where they are. And you know what? I'm not here to judge. I really am not. Like they should still go for a cup run and try to win the cups. But you know what? The main things for them is stay in the league, and then maybe fight for Europe one year and whatnot. And
But they're not Norwich. They're not gone straight down. They've come up.
They're well run. They're
well
run. Yeah. Just become a stable.
You know why they don't go for cups though? Because it's not financially feasible. It's better. I reckon the Brighton owner would rather finish like 8th in the Premier League and get all that money than win a League Cup. Because winning the League Cup only gets you £200,000 apparently.
I know, it's mad.
So owners will look at it and go, is it worth ruining our Premier League season or maybe survival for a League Cup? Or is it better to bin the League Cup off and finish 8th in the Premier League?
Yeah, that's a very good question, man.
We give them 50 million every other season anyway to top up there.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at Newcastle now. Yeah, I'm not taking any away from that Carabao Cup. Yeah, but they must be feeling shit right now. Like right now, they must be feeling horrible. And it's like it's mad how you lose players. It feels like you've lost more than the cup. Like the fans now, you'd be thinking, right? Oh, you know what, man? We don't care. We've won the cup. We're living life. But they're losing big players, and it's like the feeling of like losing players becoming
But Brighton know this. It's like, if say Matoma goes this summer, they're just going to bring like another winger out of nowhere that's going to do well.
They're only going to do that.
They sold the Dingra to Sunderland this summer, didn't they? For about 20 million.
21 million, something like that.
So they bought Minter for It's just a like they brought a left back in, but they sold Estepinian. It's not like it's just a role. Yeah. They just keep going. They know their club an odd cup run every other year or something like that. Maybe get to a semi-final or something like that. That's what they're built for. They know their club is not. Their stadium's 25,000. It's 5,000. It's not. They're not going to expand that at this moment in time. Although we've given enough money to expand it. Their new training ground for them. That's what they should rename it after us. But it's just how they're built. It's like how I said, at Brentford's their owners all about data. I mean, it's all about data. It's what they went with they signed Ollie Watkins. They sold him. They went for Ivan Toney. They'll get someone else. You know what I mean? It's just these guys they know what they're doing. They want to stay in the Premier League. They know how much money they get in the Premier League with the new television deals. You watch the new television deals in the future and streaming services get involved and stuff like that. It's going to be massive. It's going to be even bigger than these ones, and they're just rolling in the dough.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at Brighton as well, it wasn't that long ago that their stadium was a hockey stadium.
Yeah.
They did have an actual home, and now you look at them.
And our clubs, our big clubs. The reason we don't use sometimes we should do, but we don't. Our scouting network isn't that good. It's because we got these other clubs that just buy them and then they'll just sell them for us like 50, 60 million.
I'm with you.
Time and we're willing to pay for it. That's what it is.
I'm with you.
Is that true about Anthony?
Anthony, apparently. I don't know who the source is, man. He's called Brian Nassar. So I don't know if he's just a kind of fan, you know what I mean? And he's just called himself Brian Nassar. I don't know. But I'm just hoping, man, please give us money, bro. And I want to see similar money to Joao Felix, bro, because I'm sorry, at least with Anthony, he had a good, relatively half season at Real Betis. Scored some.
Very good. He had a very good time at Real Betis.
Man. So I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry.
It's just at your club, these players don't seem to play well. Rashford did well at Villa. Anthony did well at Betis. It's just at your club.
That's why
at Chelsea. and he still
That's
didn't
why
get.
that's why there's no pictures of him in Man United training gear. They don't want to affect the sales price and stuff like that.
Don't show him in a red kit.
Yeah.
Don't show him.
Don't show him.
Be honest though, if Tottenham went in for him, would you take him though?
Anthony.
Garnacho.
Garnacho's a funny one for me because I think that Garnacho's a good footballer, but for me, my issue isn't really about his ability. My issue is he another victim of this Man United issue for the last 4 or 5 years where players seem to be good footballers but go to United and aren't? Or has he got this bad attitude like some say? Listen, Saeed, my options on the left wing for Tottenham are so bad, right? That Garnacho walks into our team blindfolded. Do I want him as my first choice? No. If I wake up and he's signed, listen, he's miles better than people like Matisse Tell. He's miles better than the other options we've got.
I agree.
Listen, it's mate, I don't know. It's a Spurs signing if I ever saw one.
Matisse Tell's a funny one, ain't it? Because when he was going to Tottenham, the media made out like he's the next Messi.
Yeah.
It was mad. And then you look at him, you're like, I don't know what he's actually good at.
Mate, I watched him for Bayern. I watched him for Bayern, and I said to all the Spurs fans at the time, I was like, they're all raving, going, oh my God, Tell from Bayern. And I'm like, guys, do you think if Tell was any good, they'd loan him to us? Like, if he was any good, are they getting rid of him and bringing in all these other players? He's young. I'm so bored of saying that.
They sold him for so cheap as well, right? It's like 35.
Don't you always look at it when top teams, like the top teams in world football, want to sell or loan a player? You have to be a bit worried about it because you're like, why? Yeah.
I'd go, why? Yeah.
Especially if they're like 23, 24, 25 in the years that you should be playing. What's wrong with that player then? Why are you so happy to let him go?
When it's a player like Harvey Elliott, for example, I get it, right? He's got a lot of bodies. But when I look at Bayern Munich, they've gone out in the last few windows and they've bought they bought not Musiala. They bought in Gnabry's gone there. They've bought in. Now they're trying to get Diaz. He's gone there as well. Elise, all of these players that kind of play when Tell does. I've never watched him, guys, and gone, I think he looks like he's going to be a good player, but never actually is, if that makes sense. Like,
I agree.
The way he moves on a pitch, you go, oh, yeah, but there's no product. He's not for me. He's not for me at all.
Mikey Moore needs a loan, I think, as well. I think he's talented, but he's
so young. Spurs fans see a kid, right? We're so desperate to unearth another Harry Kane. We are so desperate to have one of our own that every young kid, oh my God, Archie Gray's amazing. Oh, Mikey Moore.
Last super chat.
I'm going to support Bromley.
Before we wrap Bromley. Newcastle, Nico, and then Nkunku, Badiashile, and Sanchez. He costs 180 million. Listen, that would be crazy if Newcastle bought him. I'll tell you that.
It's there. Come to the garage sale.
Garage. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But listen, people, man. We are 4 likes away from the target of 800 likes. Still got 1.7K in the building. It's been a very good show, man. I appreciate the gentlemen coming on and giving their opinion, man. Thank you so much. Big up to the community for being there and showing love. I think we had 2.1K in the building. So, you know what I mean? We're growing, man. Transfer dailies are growing. I want to get different panels on, different opinions, you know what I mean? Different clubs as well. So, yeah, man. Appreciate you lot. Sava, thank you for joining us, man. Let them know where they can find you. Shout yourself out, bro.
Yeah, Football Heritage TV. Give myself a little shout out. I hit 20K last night, which was nice.
Big up. Big up, man.
I feel like I've just been promoted from the championship. Listen, that's where they can find me. And thanks for having me on. Always enjoy coming on, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Jamie, let them know, man. Your channel is called Jamie Phillips Liverpool Chats, is it?
Jamie Phillips Football Chats, yeah. So that's where you can find me, guys, every single day of the week, talking everything Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I don't know why Winter Surfer doesn't have a channel, even though I really respect his opinions. But you can find them on where can they find you?
Just there, man. I've got a hobby now of bookmarking all these new ITKs. So when they get it wrong, I'll just go at them after the summer window ends. So some bookmarking all of them, those pop up with the blue ticks. You know what I mean? So I'll pop them up. But yeah, find me there. I'll tweet out what I'm watching and stuff like that. You know. So yeah. It's all good. But more importantly, you got to subscribe to all these guys' channels. This channel as well. You know.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Big up to you lot. All the links to the titles, links to the channels are in the description. So check that out, people. We're gonna raid Troops' channel. So yeah, go head over there. Troops TV. I'll be back later tonight. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna be back live tonight, guys, about 9 p.m. for United news. So yeah, guys, check it out. But yeah, let's raid Troops' TV. Take care.